Good day to you, my fellow endoskeletons. I'm Kenetor and welcome back for another Starbase progress report. We're on week 19 of 2021, and if you're new here, I bring you the latest news and updates of everything Starbase every Monday. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out. Plus, it really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Welcome to the final countdown, my friends. We have 31 days to go until the launch of Starbase Early Access. There will be just 4 more of these Monday videos till everything Starbase related goes nuts here on YouTube. All I ask is you don't forget about this little channel who faithfully brought you content every week when all the big channels come. As I warned last week, this week will be a bit of a small update due to Frozenbyte having some public holidays. As such, Closed Alpha only got a small hotfix to help with the resource draining bug that popped up last week. But don't worry, I've still got some Lowry quotes to dive into for some off the books info. First up, a little tidbit about heat and corrosive damage. These will most likely be next year, although corrosive technical support exists today as it is already being used by the thruster exhausts. Lowry says this year is mapped out in the roadmap pretty well, and if for some reason they actually manage to do it all early, then they will add something more for sure. Another tidbit which I may have mentioned before but worth repeating is that current Rails is all legacy tech, and this will be fully rewritten and engineered at some point in the future too. Our next quote involves something key to the long-term success of Starbase, and something the devs have been really open about from the start: microtransactions. While discussing Decals, Lowry chimed in with a bit of tongue-in-cheek, saying, "Be warned though, Decals are a prime example of stuff for which greedy developer may ask money for," before further explaining that their plan is to suck at monetization, and that many mobile devs will roll their eyes for the lost opportunity to make millions. This again exemplifies Frozenbyte's respect for gamers and the players of its games. We're not just an income source for them. Unlike other games companies that will happily charge you higher amounts for very little content, or even crazy large amounts for something that hasn't even been made yet. I'm sure you can all guess these two companies. Larry goes on to tell us that it will just be some of the decals, and even those will be reasonably priced. Not per decal, but per set, for example. Not only that, there will be a lot free for sure, and some new additions will also be free, so new stuff is not exclusively paid content either. Larry reveals that $1 decal pack sounds like the ballpark figure they are planning towards. Some may be a bit more, but definitely not $40 for one dance move. He's also hoping that they can make it so earlier, smaller packs will discount the larger packs, which includes duplicates, but they have no idea on how these systems work yet. Cosmetics has always been the plan for the longer term income to support further development and their back-end servers, and to finally have a ballpark for this is great news indeed, as is the knowledge that no ship parts or objects will be hidden behind a paywall. Our last quote of the week is a little extra info on capital ships. He says some capital ship engines or devices are variants of existing ones, but many are unique to capital ships. There will be multiple types of needed stuff, so there can be multiple different engine rooms also. However, it's up to us the players on how we build our capital ships. The rules leave a lot of room for creativity, most likely a lot more than with ships. And yes, there will be a separate fast travel core enabling the fast travel. Not only this, there will be room for faster recharge as well, but some limits can't be exceeded. They are still finalizing the first version of the navigation system as well. There's already a second version booked into the roadmap too. It certainly looks like capital ship development will roll into early access for further upgrades, and it will most likely be some time before we even see the first one roll off the production lines. I'm more than happy to wait for a little bit for these to be fleshed out a bit more, as there will be plenty to get done in the meantime when early access opens its doors. Now don't go anywhere and let's dive into the progress report. Station Design has just the one update this week with changes to the Oki 3 ship shop. The Mantis Hunter, Mantis Crusher and Mantis Brawler have all been removed. Now onto the gameplay updates. Work on support for company owned ships and company ship access rights continues. Optimizations for ship unloading have been worked on. Fixes for Station Blueprint multiplayer have been worked on. Several resource network related issues that caused unintentional resource consumptions have been fixed. Thruster effects have been tweaked. Cargo beams no longer go through their own structures, lagging player poses have been fixed so that thrusters no longer incorrectly damage nearby players. Resource management UI showing cargo crate content has been implemented, and implementation of remaining functionality for animation locks has been worked on. Our UI updates this week, our interface design for capital ship screens continues. Company medals design has been improved, and first version of shared ships in company has been finished. The UI is still in progress. We have just one update for designers this week, with fix for an assert when copy pasting multiple triangle thrusters in Spaceship Designer has been made. In Station Art we have Sunny Ship Center holograms have been updated, and landing platform holograms have been removed due to collision bug. And lastly, other updates this week are Royal Guard armor set textures have been updated, Kingdom Royal Guard custom armor set color areas have been fixed, ship thruster effects now take ship's velocity and direction into account. Fixed an issue with mounted laser VFX not carrying beyond 500 meters, and updates and optimizations to the mounted laser hit and shoot VFX. There's no feature video this week, but don't forget, if you do get into closed alpha, already are, be sure to send any funny or awesome clips and recordings my way for a chance to be featured on the channel. Feel free to contact me via Discord or come jump on my Discord server, which is also home to my faction, the K-Bots, should you be looking for one to join. As always, please smash that like button, share this video with your friends and faction, leave a comment with any questions you want answers to, and I'll see you in the next one. Kenetor, out.